Hey, and what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition here, episode number 3 of the Full Tilt Sawmill Show, brought to you by another FTG Live series and FTG Contractors Incorporated. Thank you so much, guys, for you guys being here, especially for those that are here in chat, those that will be coming in later, and those that will be here and watching also in the future. Just to recap a little bit, I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro, the new videos, the new graphics and stuff. I'm kind of excited to get all that stuff unveiled. I've been working. It's been a little crazy the past couple of days, so I appreciate you guys bearing with me. It's just been a little crazy here with the newborn, so I'm trying to do the best I can and get as much content and good stuff out as I can. So obviously here we've got Mr. Ryan and Nick T, so welcome to you two. Thank you guys for coming in and joining with us again. Just to recap real quick, guys, before we kind of get started here, we're going to let me pull up the map here. And I'm going to do one other thing here. I'm going to go ahead and clear off the, let's go ahead and clear that off. There we go. So as you can see, this is Emerald Valley from FDR for those that are just new and just joining in. So we've got two things that we're going to do today. I want to showcase house site number 10 and also what building has been done on number 5. That's where we worked in the last one, episode number 2. We'll actually be doing some logging, clearing out a nice pathway there at number 9. That'll be today on the docket. We're going to do some farm cleanup here, get some things cleaned up, get some pallets loaded up. We're going to get those back over to number 5. And then we're going to take us a little journey across 9, drop a few things off there, go showcase number 10, come back, do some logging, do some general cleanup, all that good stuff, all things that have to be done here on the farm here in Emerald Valley. This is a personal edited map. I know some guys had some questions about that earlier. So this is my own personal edit of this map. So I hope you enjoy this. If I can get it cleaned up, it may be something that I may be able to release here in the future. So with that, let me go ahead and throw some shout outs here to guys here in chat that's been here for a while, and then we'll get started. So welcome there, Mr. Dakota. Adams, how are you? Bo Norton Vlogs, hope you're doing well. William, what is up, man? It's great to see you. It's 6:48. That is awesome. That is too early for me to be watching streams, but hey, more power to you. Monko, what is up, man? How are you? AMS Glitching, how are you? David's Gaming. Evan, good to see you, buddy. Thank you. For glad that you enjoy the music. It's good. It's good. I like it. It's a nice change. Not necessarily all the house stuff, but anyway, it's good. Glad it's got your groove in there, Chuck. Good to see you as always, man. Brandon, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Obviously, Ryan, Chuck, Brandon, William, Wesley Simmons, what is going on? Hope you're doing well. Melanie Hoots, hi. How are you? Keegan Extreme Gaming, welcome, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Who else we got in here? Melanie, hi. Thanks for spamming chat. Good eve. What's up, Chad? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. And David's 10:03 p.m. Well, it is 10:03 p.m. here as well. So I guess you're on the West Coast, that is. So as you can see, guys, we are 2 from 2,000. And just a little recap here. Don't forget don't forget to like these videos. It just helps me be able to find out what you guys really like. So if you enjoy these Full Tilt Sawmill episodes, we're really going to try to bring these every Friday at 9:30 or 10, give or take a few. Just give me some grace on that. We're 2 away from 1,800, so hopefully we'll be able to hit that pretty easy tonight. Also, we've got PayPal. We had 3 people put some nice sizable donations in from PayPal on the last one, but they put them in as an anonymous. So I'm just going to throw a quick little. They know who they are, so if they're watching here later, thank you to you. That is especially kind and generous of you as well. We do have PayPal, Streamlabs. You can find those links down in the thing. And we also have Super Chats. So all 3 of those, if you want to support here at FTG, feel free to do so, but you are not obligated to. It's all about having a good time tonight. So hope you guys will enjoy this. So let's get cracking. Nick, Ryan, what you say, guys? How are you?
Doing pretty good.
All right.
Good. Don't be too excited, guys.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm here.
Oh, awesome.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's great, man. That's great. Oops, let me one other thing. There we go. All right, now we're good to go. All right, so what we're going to do here, let's go ahead. We're going to load up the last 2 pallets over here. Now, we've got a couple of new trucks here, and I think Brian, one of our previous subs here, Brian is working on a couple of trucks here for us, so we'll be unveiling those here maybe by the next episode. He's got we're going to do passenger scripts on all these vehicles, so it'll be nice and cool there. We'll be able to ride together. Shotgun, so they're going to load these 2 pallets up. Now, we've got 2 pallets here of plywood. Go and get them up on the new PGA trailers here at the Full Tilt. I guess, well, I would say farm, but that's not really a farm here. So they're going to get the that loaded up there with that. And then I'm going to go ahead, if you want to, unless Ryan's already doing it, I'm going to zip on over here, and we're going to grab one of the, oh, Nick's got it. So Nick's going to bring one of the stump grinders over. We're going to go and get that over and get that ready to go up to site number 9. And we'll do that. We'll drive both of these up, and I'll probably just tail in here on the back end, and we'll go at least explore a little bit of the map for those that are the first time you're seeing this. Yeah, there you go, Chuck. There's tons of excitement just radiating out of here. Lawrence, I'm doing good, man. Hope you're doing well. So we got nice triple axle trailers here. This is a brand new truck. Now, I don't. If any of you guys want any of the mods, all these mods are public. The only thing that's not public is the map. But if you guys wanted to, any of these maps, I mean, any of this stuff, if you want a mod link, leave me a comment. I'll be glad to throw up a link here in the mod section of where I got this and stuff. The 350 here is brand new. I just stumbled across this the other day. I love it. It sounds good. The lights are a little bit wonky on it, but we're going to kind of work and tone those down some. So it'll be good. William, the newborn is great. Pooping, peeing, sleeping. You know, all the good stuff. What's going on, Bird? How are you? Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, thank you there, Zach. Appreciate that. Glad you like the live streams, man. It's always nice to hear. I mean, I know people say, "Oh, smash that like button," but it really does help kind of knowing what's going on and helping. It helps me just be able to fine tune what you guys really like and what you want to see. So. Yeah, well, they're just, well, I'll show you. I mean, the lights are fine. They just have a little bit too much of they're almost too bright. You can see the little squares around them where the trans, it's like they got too much contrast or brightness to them. So they kind of have this little square around them. So if we tone those down and stuff, it's actually going to look really good. So I love the light bars on them. It's a nice touch. But other than that, I mean, that's a relatively small something or another. Bird 203 wants to know how you, Nick and Ryan, how you guys are doing.
Doing fine.
I like the excitement, guys. Hey, what's going on, Tyler Shire Holtz? How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing what? Yes, Chad. It's been a while. I know, man. Yeah, it's good, man. Things have been well. I've been able to plug in a lot with Raptor, which is where Mr. Nick T. Just a little setup on him. He does a lot of work and does it for the willingness and the continued success of just the community itself. And I think he enjoys doing it. But enjoy working with Nick and getting some things done over here at the Rat Pack stuff. It's really nice. It's a good group. It's good community. I've got links on that. You guys ever want to just, you want to hit me up. Talk to me, talk to Ryan, Nick. All three of us are over there from time to time, in and around. So, come on, say hey. Just come on in to the TeamSpeak. I've got links down there. Just tell them FTG sent you. Come on up, say hey to me. Well, thank you there, Zach. Appreciate that, man. Can you put what mods in test or come? Yeah, I can, Brandon. I'll dig that link up. I know. Maybe one of the mods. I don't know, Chuck. If you can grab that from the from the Farm Sim site. Chevy's on sale. That's nice to know. Go ahead and drop it there, Ryan. Well, if you see if you can. I don't know if you can. Might have to push this one back. Almost looks like we're going to be squeezed there. If you want to go and set it down, we'll see if we can't draw a strap across this thing. That'll at least hold it. There you go. That looks good there. Alright, go ahead and try that. That should, there we go. Nice. Oh, he's on mobile. Okay. No, Keegan, it's just the standard. It's just the standard one. Yeah, I would definitely do it for. I definitely would do it, man, for PS4 if I actually knew how to do it. You know, maps are one thing, vehicles totally different ball game. All right, let's see if we can back this thing up here. Let's see, Nick, you want to pull? If you want to pull the gray Chevy up there, we'll let Ryan. He can tow the F350 here, and I'll bring the white one. I'll bring it up the rear here. Hey, what's going on, Mr. James? Good to see you guys, man. I always say, man, it's always great to see a lot of familiar faces as well as some new faces. It's really great to see. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate that a lot. Those things have been a little slow on my end. I haven't put as much content out there as I really would like to. But appreciate you guys coming and supporting me here tonight and other times of the week here. Hopefully we get some new content. I keep trying and keep wanting to do some new things. Tell you what, Ryan, let me see if I can push this up. Don't look like that thing's wanting to slide up there, does it?
No, I'm stuck in the wheel well or something back here.
Okay. Let me see if I can just bounce you up there. Alright, let's...
Good enough.
It's not going to let me lock the load, I don't think. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so you're locked in. You're good to go. It ain't pretty, but it works. That's awesome, Brandon. Glad to see that, man. I know you guys have waited a while on that. I'm glad they got Smoky Mountain Valley. This is actually another FDR map. What was the other logging map that you got? It's kind of interesting. Honestly, I mean, I've been doing well enough to get my end here squared away, so much less being able to really keep up what's going on with PS4. So, what was the other logging mod you guys got? Bird needs the Chevy. All right, well, Bird, I can. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and spin out here, Ryan. You guys can follow me.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mackenzie, how are you? Just trying to catch up there a little bit on chat. I've been well. Hope you have been. Get there to gear some truck mods. Well, I know some guys were working on some stuff, Evan. I'm surprised none of that stuff came out. It's been a while since that stuff has been sitting there. Those guys have been working on those mods what seems to be forever. So I'm surprised that they have not been able to get that out. Thanks, Keith. Appreciate that, man. We'll see you. Nice here, James. Alright, so we got a couple of things going on down here. Now let me just set up a little bit here and explain as these guys will get this stuff unloaded, get these new plates done here. So last time you guys saw, this was pretty much an open shell. So we completed the steps on this. Now I actually built this in Giants Editor. It's not actually feasibly being built, you know, inside the sim. But anyway, we actually added in our new trusses up here. I still need a little adjustments here. We need to pull in the full deal here and complete the walls and go ahead and start on the roof. So pretty much what we do is pull these pallets down here, and we actually can sell the lumber over here. Although that's not completely realistic, but they do disappear and it does sell. So that's us getting rid of them. So I think all your pallets here, guys, all these plywood pallets can all go here on this one right here, and that should take care of it. Uh-oh.
This might be a little...
Oh yeah, I see. It's like you've gotten stuck on the... It's like it's going through the fender well. Why don't you just... Can you just tortoise it over just a hair, Nick?
I can try. Oh, there we go.
There it goes. See if I can shuck Ryan back a little bit here. Let me know if you get some grip there, Ryan. Well, that's one way to do it. Well, it wasn't pretty, but I'll take it. There we go. Okay, you did get Emerald Valley. There you go, man. That's awesome. I'm glad. I mean, this is now this is my edit of it, so obviously y'all's will look a little bit different, but this is really a good one, man. I like this map. Yeah, especially if you've got the housing mods and some other stuff here to do on this, it definitely kind of adds to and definitely gives it a little bit of a flair that it doesn't have before. Just pull it right here on this, right where Ryan's sitting on this box. It should go ahead and sell it right off that box. It should anyway. Yep, there it is. It's going away, so you can drop it there. There we go. So there's our press board sheets. So in our last episode too there, we actually cleared all this. We came in later, we took all the stumps out and made this nice, wonderful view here for these guys, for the family that's going to be owning this cabin, whoever the heck this is, they'll be able to enjoy this view. So that's kind of the idea here behind the Full Tilt Sawmill. So everything we do is all going back into selling. We've got these sale plates everywhere that we're going to plan on doing some home sites here. So this will be cool. Kind of give us a little bit of a storyline to kind of play with this, and not just, you know, starting from the top and say, hey, we're just going to clear everything start to finish. Yeah, I hear you on that one, Mackenzie. It's a good model. It's a really big model. A lot of times, some of the trucks, you know, some people can't run a lot of those trucks on the map just because they're quite frame intensive. They're a really good model. Whoever did those did a really good job on them. No, they feel good. The tires, everything's proportional. I mean, it's almost identical to the truck itself. I mean, it's kind of, I won't say it's scary, but it's whoever did it did a really good job. I have no idea, Evan. I know a guy was working on he was working on more of a gooseneck trailer there for one of the other, it was basically a Ford gooseneck trailer, but I don't know if any of that stuff ever came about. I don't know if he stopped working on it. It had about 100 pages inside of the forms, I remember. I'm just going to get this one wedged out here, Nick. Use my muscle mod here to move that over. We'll get that. We'll leave that one up there. We'll use that other one up there just to go ahead and get it all put back up in the left up there for our walls here on our chalet. I hear you, bird. You got our stump grinder here going to town. Ryan's he's pretty good on those stump grinders. This is a pretty decent one. That's a new one there. I think Rambo did that one, or he edited it. Can't remember if he made that one from scratch or not. There, that one's selling up. So yeah, if you want to, go ahead, Nick, pull that up here on the trailer, and we'll see if we can get it up there this time. Hey, what's going on, Bo? How are you, man?
Hey, you can drive it right on, just don't like the back on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird.
Whether or not the Bobcat will fit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Hey, what's going on, Michael? We get John Deere. How are you, buddy? I'm doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Great to see you guys. Yeah, I'm wondering about this trailer, man. I don't believe I had too much of an issue getting it up there. I've got another one that we can put in the map. Take these out if we need to. There we go. I'll go ahead and lock you down. There you go. Alright, well, tell you what, if you guys, I'm going to go ahead and jet back to the place. We'll go grab a few things here, get a few things cleaned up. Ryan, once you're done, if y'all want to, y'all can leave that here, or we can take that down. We'll just take that down later. If y'all want to, just bring your trucks back. and we'll go ahead and do a little bit of last minute cleanup down here, get some things rolling, then we'll go do some logging. Changed up quite a few things here since the last one. I'm not sure if we had these here on episode 2 or not, but we found these great mods here. I think Toxic OM did this, which you console guys would know Toxic OM, because he did most of the logging mods that are available now for console. So he actually made these things, and I don't see why these couldn't go up for console. This is actually really great, so I can actually load all of my logs right into these and use those and actually transport them back and forth onto the different sawmills, do whatever. If we're going to go chipping or whatever the case is, we can use those things, and they're great to hold 6 meter all the way up to 8 meters. So that is probably one of my most used, most favorite little mods around here. So just going to do a little setup here as we get ready to start pulling some trees down here. I'm going to go and grab the beast. This is our new, pretty much a log chipper. It's not even a wood chipper. Got a nice little custom setup over here. Pretty much got everything running conveyor belts into a nice pile. We got the bulldozer there, got the D7 just in case we need to clean up some things and push our pile ever so close back into where it's going there. So should be able to use this thing. I actually like this. It works really well. So let's get that put up there, and we'll get the feet pulled out here, and I'm just going to leave it right there for right now, and we'll move this out of the way. Yes, that is correct, Michael. I didn't actually know that. Someone had said that y'all had finally gotten a new logging map, so that's great, man. This is a pretty good map. I wish they'd have done some custom buildings on it, you know, kind of made it look more sawmill-ish, but you know, I think the one kind of cool thing, at least with this one, was that you do have the ability, if you want to, you do have the ability to actually farm on this one as well. So it will take both, which is kind of neat. All right, go ahead and drop those in, Nick. Let's see if my pile's going to make right here. I'm not sure if it will or not. Look at that. There you go. Right, this thing will actually save it up to, we're at 39,000 now, so this thing's actually got it pretty. So you'll have to forcibly unload things here, and then if it gets too bad, we'll have to stop it. So do that, and let's actually make a force load here as well. There we go. And if we wanted to, we could take all this, we can put it in here, and we can always we take them over here, put them in our little tipper truck here as well, and we can actually dump these in both of these. Now, both of these are production facilities here for press boards or press wood, whatever you want to call it. And I might be full on that one. Might have to pull that one up, guys. Yeah, normally I would bird. Sometimes we'll use those and we'll just shovel them up. I think it might be the case that both these might be getting really close to being full. All right, this one's got some new load there. All right, so we'll do that. Let's go. We'll take Bird's idea there. We'll move this on over. We'll just fill the truck up right there on the spot. Oh, Wes, you're talking about getting two and feeding both in? Yeah, that'd probably work. I think really this will be the last of our chips we really have to make, because we just really had some areas right there, right to the right of where Ryan's standing. We need to really clean up. That was about it. So we'll get this stuff cleaned up, and then we'll actually get on to doing a little bit of logging, doing a little bit of hauling. Actually looks really cool. Alright, so that's all of those logs there. So next race them out to the other side. We'll go ahead and I'll stop it there. We've still got 26,000. It's in supply here of the beast. It's still in storage. We'll let that go ahead and unload there into that. We'll come back and check that later. But we're actually pretty good on the wood chips. We don't really need to just take care of those right yet. So, alright guys, I guess if you want to, one of you can hop on over there to 9. Let's go ahead and start getting some cutting. We'll lay some stuff out and figure out exactly what kind of, where we want to start cutting. And we'll bring some of these logs around. We'll start loading these things up, get both of our sawmills going. We'll start storing and stacking some of this production here, get ready to take that down to 9 as well.
Do you want 2 Scorpions or 2 trucks?
Let's just go and get 2 trucks, and we'll fill them and take them down at times. We'll just leave one on Scorpion King, and one of you guys can help run logs back. But I've got 2 Scorpion Kings already down there at 9. I'm not sure what you mean, Michael. If it's YouTube's been acting silly yesterday, it didn't even allow me to stream yesterday, which was a bummer. And I don't know what to do with it sometimes. I'm at the mercy of the YouTube gods when it comes to when they want to allow people to stream, or whether it's my internet connection, whatever. But things seem to be going good tonight. I don't know if it's on your guys' end or what you're talking about.
Looks solid for me.
Yeah, it's a lot solid as it was. Boy, yesterday, man, it was really icy yesterday. I couldn't do it more than 3 or 4 minutes. So, what's going on, Mr. Walter Moss? How are you, man? Good to see you here in stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, yeah, I gotta go this way. Yeah, I always just about miss that. Alright, so 9 is where we're going, and Nick, if you want to, go ahead and hang a left there, go down to 9. I'm gonna go ahead and cross the bridge up here. We'll showcase what's going on here on top of the mountain. You guys can probably see it here as we get close. Let me switch to the other side. There it is. Got our couple of mansions up there. Things are nice, sitting high and pretty up here on top of the mountain. Oh, that's weird, Michael. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know yesterday it was kicking me out of a bunch of chats. You'd load up a chat, come back into it, it said it couldn't, it would have to reestablish connection to it. So, I have no idea. YouTube's always doing something, so. Alright, so here we go. We got 2 brand new houses being built right up here on the top of Emerald Valley. So this is probably one of the coolest parts. I love this. Nice little driveways, nice grass. And I actually need to get some grass growing in here. I've actually kind of forgotten that, but oh well. each to their own with that. The grass looks good from the sky. That's all that matters. But anyway, beautiful views here down across Emerald Valley. So you can actually see how many trees are on this map. It's kind of ridiculous. Nice creek down there. But anyway, these guys really, the only thing we lack is really getting full out power. We do have temporary power going down the line, but hopefully next week we are going to unveil a brand new item on the list. We've got a brand new yarder. We'll showcase that right before the end of the stream. We've got a brand new yarder there from FDR Logging. And those guys have come out with it, and we've done quite a bit of testing on it. And it's got its issues here and there, but I think some of that's just a limitation from FarmSim itself. So we'll be able to use that. And what we're actually going to do, we've got temp power set up here, but we're actually going to run a hard line all the way down the mountain, down the valley here. So we're actually going to use that yarder to pull all of our logs back up the hill there, load them up, get them out, and get power lines and all the necessary stuff run straight up the mountain rather than having to run all the way down the road. So I think it's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that. So if you guys want to stop in and see that next week, hopefully Friday 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we'll start rolling that out. So that'll be fun, exciting. We're looking forward to that. Any houses we can enter? Yeah. Well, the good thing about the chalet won't be any doors on it, but you'll be able to hop through there in the lickety split. So that'll be nice. All right. So here the guys probably already rip snorting here on the Scorpion Kings, getting ready, getting things set up. There they be. So here's what the chalets look like here from their original conception here. We've got just a few steps here. We actually need to finish those off, and no walls, no ceiling, no trusses, no nothing there. So we'll once we get some things put in, get some materials pulled out to the place here, we'll be able to have all that stuff settled, and we can actually have all that going. So that'll be nice. So all right, guys. Well, if y'all want to go ahead and start cutting out, I'll start loading. We'll just do 6 meter and below, and these things will load 6 meter and below on these.
What do you want to cut?
Let's cut. Let's just use this little ridge right here. Let's just cut from this ridge all the way down to right here where the grass and the forest ground meet right here. Let me I tell you what, let me just do this. I'll lay out a nice pathway here. I will be getting that, Melanie. We'll be having, I've actually got one now. Once I move into a more permanent spot, I'm actually going to set all that stuff up. I've just not set it up because I just don't have a permanent spot. It's more of a makeshift where I'm at right now in the house. So once I get things a little more on the permanent side, I'll actually have that in. So let's do this. Let's see if we can spin around here. All right, so we'll put something there, let them know there too. And let's go all the way down here. And if you want to, you'll let your discretion here as to how far down in here. But we actually don't have a lot of trees down here on this side. Once you get to the water's edge down here, it actually kind of thins out quite a bit. So we can actually take a few from the side center just to kind of open it up. But we'll take a look once we get some stuff in here.
How far over my way? To where
See.
the little stump is here?
Yeah, I've got a sign right here, so pretty much anything all the way. There's a big drop-off hill here, so we've got, I don't know, 8 or 9 trees off this corner. Basically, this little corridor, if you see where I'm going down right here, should be a nice little a step down there. And 6 meters or less. I'll go ahead and we'll start loading in. So welcome to those here that are, hopefully we've got some new guys here. If you are, oh, what happened? See, there's YouTube subs, man. That's YouTube must definitely be having some issues, man. I think I did that on my last stream, which is entirely frustrating. That this stuff doesn't work like it's supposed to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hide that. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. All right, there we go. Now we're good. I know some would probably get mad at the fact that I'm doing a little bit of auto loading, but mainly that's just because I want to try to do as much as I can and get as much done on this, so you guys can actually see quite a bit of things working rather than rather than me just sitting here trying to fight logs into a trailer. What's going on with JV29? How are you, bud? Great to see you. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I forgot that one was there. Alright, let's see if I can hop up here and we'll take a peek out the front door here and see what we're. Not sure. Does this have collision on it? I guess it does. Alright, so pretty much anything from this sign over here we're going to clear all the way out. So it'll be another nice beautiful view here for this lovely new owner of the chalet here on Emerald Valley. Be nice. I tell you what, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to get these last bit cleared up here. Let me know when you guys are ready for a new truck. I will bring this one back down. I'm going to go ahead and get both sawmills, get them up and going since I've got some wood chips. I'm going to go ahead and start getting those going while you guys are getting a good little pile of trees, and then we'll run and load these up as much as we can.
Trying to cut them as low as possible on that incline, it's a little difficult.
Yeah, well, we can always grind those stumps out. It's not a big deal. Sometimes I just show my baby. Yeah, well, actually, okay, on the thing there, Melanie. So pretty much, if you go to Facebook there, Full Tilt Gaming. Also, if you want to tweet me there at Full Tilt, and I also got Steam up, Full Tilt Gaming. We're going to be starting up the actual community there sometime here soon. Wanted to get a little more input there on the Steam stuff from community-wise. Get a name and get everything kind of all set and ready to rock and roll. But we'll be unveiling that stuff here hopefully in the next I don't know, a couple of weeks or so. But I've actually got a picture of her up on my Twitter page, as well as I believe Facebook. I've got a picture of her up there. So if you do want to see her, you certainly can. I've got a nice little picture there after a couple weeks after she was born. So. Alright, so I'm going to go and take this load back, guys. Let me know when you're ready for a truck and you got a pile in. I'm going to go do some cleanup and get some chips and get both of those sawmills up and going. I'm trying to maximize time here instead of me just watching y'all work. I hear you, Michael. Yeah, it's I was jealous of them before, and I would normally actually enjoy the challenge of loading the logs and getting everything in, but it makes for a really long live stream. So just want to try to maximize and do as much work on live stream as I possibly can. Get out some new episodes here. I really enjoy this. It's kind of nice just to kind of really showcase the map and put it all out there. So guys seem to really like the map, and I know Console just got this map, got Smoky Mountain. There's, I think, two others. There's, well, I think he's done KO to Claw, and there's a Larson Springs, which is a fall auto map, which I'm already working on an edit for that one. And I think there's another one, Rockport, is another logging map here on PC. I don't think any of those will come to Console, but they're still really, really good maps to watch, and they're different. And I like different. I like things that, aren't the average everyday status quo. So it should be fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. We'll continue to do this Full Tilt Sawmill as much as we can and do some things. Now, I will say this. Neither tomorrow night, be looking, because you guys that are here in chat, be looking, because I've got a special game that I have gotten early access to that I'm going to be unveiling here on the stream. So you guys will definitely want to come watch that. It is going to be really fun. It's going to be good. I've really had to really spend the past day and a half really learning how to do the game. I've been in constant contact with the developers, doing some testing and doing some I guess what the early release stuff. So this is an early pre-beta. So I mean, this thing's not even like a beta demo yet. So you guys are going to get to see this thing really early on. So, and I actually really like it. So it's good, really good. I'm excited about it. So you guys make sure you kind of check up here with the channel. I'll try to do as much as I can to get the word out on what's going on. But definitely want to be here tomorrow night, or at best Tuesday. I'm not going to wait any longer to stream it because it's that good. So, all right, so let's go. We'll start auto loading, unloading, I should say, to the right side, to the right, and
am I up to scratch, Ryan?
perfect.
Can't be honest, truck's watching.
So it's terrible, huh?
All right, let's see. All right, so a couple things that we're going to need. I'm going to go ahead and do now. Here is the yarder here from FDR, and this thing will actually chain up trees, multiple levels of trees, and actually pull them all around the map. So just a quick little synopsis on that. It's going to be actually really good. And here is a nice little claw loader here from FDR. I actually really like this. It's good. So we'll come over here, grab some of these logs. We'll throw them here in the sawmill. Then all we got to do is get some chips, pour in there, and then we'll be we'll get our lumber here going. So shouldn't take us long to get either one of those done. Trying to weasel in there to where I can actually get a decent grip there. There we go. Is it gonna let me pick all these up? I was about to say surely not. Oops. There we go. Hey, what's up, Ant? Oh man, I'm good, man. Things have just been busy. Hey, what's going on, Matthew? How are you? What is the name? It is under Full Tilt Gaming. That's what it's under, so you can find it there. Same Full Tilt on Twitter. Trying to think what else. Steam, obviously, Steam I had there. So any of those, I'm actually active. So you guys, any of you want to send messages here, just want to say, hey, want to ask questions here about stuff that's upcoming, please feel free to do so. I'm actually pretty active, and we're not so busy that I can't actually come back and and actually say something to some of you guys have emailed back and forth, just seeing how things were going. I greatly appreciate that. It's really nice of you guys to do that. So we'll get these last little pieces in here, and then we'll go grab some wood chips, and this one will at least be up and off the ground rolling here. It might be all I've got on there, so that one's full. We'll do a little cleanup here and push this one over. All right. Evan, am I able to make them? No, I mean you could. I mean, I could take this map and submit it. Now I would have to have permission from all these mod authors to do that, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure the limitations on anything for console. I mean, PC's pretty much wide open. Even with errors, you don't really have a problem. At least not too bad. Depends on what the error is. But console's a whole different ballgame. No, and I've pretty much been once a week, and I'm trying to make that a lot more. I've had a couple of new things. Like I said, I've got the new sim coming in, which is taking some time this weekend that I really wanted to put some stuff out there. So I've got a few ideas here that maybe ATS, ETS that we might be able to do. So definitely got a few things coming that we might be able to do. So just stay tuned. I'm hoping that I can get some of this stuff up and rolling pretty quick. I like it sooner than later. Well, you can, Ant. I've got them actually set up on the other side of the map, so if I want to go ahead and try selling that stuff, I can. Then I can also produce those I can also produce them here as a part of the sawmill, so I can do either or. I'll just leave this guy over here. Actually, no, I'll put him over here. It's fine. All right, see you there, James. Yeah, ATS. We might do some ATS. I've actually got the Coast to Coast mod in, which is pretty cool. So we might try to do some kind of a something or another there. I've also got pro mods for ETS. And ETS, that basically allows you to go from Finland all the way up to the North Pole. So I think we're going to do some kind of a little series on that. It'd be kind of cool. If anything, it'll be nice to just do a either do a live stream series with it, make stops along the way, delivering cargo as we go. That'd be nice. Or we can just do it in a little video series. Alright, it's pretty much ships going here, logs going here as we did before, so the lumber's already being made. I'm going to speed up time just a little bit so things actually get made in a timely fashion. So how you guys doing on logs? You guys ready for a load to go out?
Probably.
Alright. I'll start heading you guys away. Yeah, explain, Will. Explain here's the big thing about Explain. I know a lot of you guys have asked about it. I know Benson, he's been a big, he's been always wanting to see what's going in store for Explain. Explain's going to be good. It just is time consuming. You know, for an hour flight, for an hour live stream, probably honestly takes about 3 hours because you've got probably an hour's worth of planning and setting up flight computers and all the miscellaneous bells and whistles, especially if you're flying the complex aircraft. And if you're doing it online, that brings another brings another challenge, a good challenge, but another challenge. So it's a little bit tough right now to get that 3-hour break. So as the little one gets better at sleeping at night and sleeps through the night, then we're going to fire those things up, hopefully around 9 or 9:30, and do full flights. The one thing, I'll probably do a poll on the next couple of videos and whatnot, but you guys can let me know now here in chat. Just kind of curious to see what you guys would think about me doing a little live stream video of the pre-planning stage that we'll run into. Just do one night, we'll do the flight itself. So you guys won't see that in part of the live stream, but if you want to check that stuff out and kind of hang along with the process of how everything works, you would be more than free to do so. So just kind of curious what you guys' thoughts on that was. Yay or nay, if you'd enjoy seeing another video there of all the pre-planning stuff and setting up, getting your flight plans filed, all that good stuff. Michael's automatic sounds good. It's always positivity coming from Mr. Michael E. So it's always great to see you, bro. Frustrated logger. Yeah, it can be. It can be. It takes practice, and honestly, some of these tools do make it quite a bit better than your average. These auto load trailers is really where a lot of the frustration for me always came in. So, man, y'all have cleared this off quick. This is awesome.
Yeah, this one's being a little annoying because I have to come down at a different angle.
Yeah, some of these I think is where I've leveled out and evened out a lot of the terrain. I think some of those got a little bit wonky in there, so that might be part of the problem.
Just hoping I don't go on the lake.
Don't worry, the tires float.
There they go. Come all over this one right here. There we go. Go there, Dick. Go ahead, man. I'll get out of your way and go to the other side over here. Not a problem. Yes, Evan, I would do multiplayer on that. Now the Coast to Coast mod wouldn't be, it would be a regular game. But yeah, I don't mind doing multiplayer on ATS. I don't. Especially for those that may have PC that wanna jump in and do something like that. I mean, it's good fun. You know, I would, you know, a lot of you guys know I do a lot of stuff with Raptor. I mean, I would join in those ATS streams if they were if they were at a time that really, you know, that I could do. Hey, what's up, Dakota? What's going on, Mr. Josh 349? Welcome to the stream. Ann says that's a good idea. All right, well, I'll start looking at that and see if that's something we can work in. I don't think we'll have a problem doing that. You know, sometimes it can be interesting, especially it's a good time for you guys to ask questions. And I've kind of watched a few other really good guys do some really good top-notch live streams. And you know, I see a lot of the sometimes chat just really goes crazy trying to ask questions just because you don't know. And I'll tell you, when you're taking off, especially doing online, that's not the time to be trying to answer questions about how something works. So it's a little easier sometimes to be able to answer those questions. You know, especially these two logs right here just do not want to load. So that one did. I might just have to leave him here.
Wait, am I going too far to the left, or?
No. You're fine, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get these logs to load in. There's those two right there on the ground, man. Those things are just not wanting to load. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I tell you what, like I've always said, man, the Black Sheep guys. Black Sheep Mining do a fantastic job. And I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with their Facebook page, but they are about a week out of release from their log trailer, as well as the semi that they're going to bring out for you guys. So that's going to be awesome to see. I know y'all are excited for that. And there's a few trucks for PC, but honestly, there's really not that many. Some of the best trucks are the ones that look exactly like what we already have, you know, the Twin Star. So, you know, most of them work, but they don't work very well. So that'll be really cool. I mean, I think there'll be a lot of PC guys will be ecstatic to get that old school. I'm not sure what they modeled that thing after. You know, Nick, Ryan, y'all know what they modeled that truck after?
The Twin Star?
No, the new one that Black Sheep Mining's doing. It looks like the old square body Peterbilts, but I'm not sure if that's exactly. Almost kind of looks more like a Mack truck, but I don't think it is.
I'll take a look here in a second.
Brian. I don't know if they'll give you credit for it. Let's hit for the missus first. I know, right? Yeah, it's just tough because I gotta try to fit these in. Whoa! I about lost it there in the water. Gotta fit them in between feedings and just helping out as much as I can. So it's just what happens when you have a little one running around. Yeah, their new map actually looks really good. They've got a YouTube channel and they've got quite a few work in progress preview videos, anything and everything. It's actually really good. So I'll be excited to see how far they come along with it. And I don't know how long their maps are. And the old stream took a while, but I think it was worth the wait. They always do a really good job. Anything they touch, it's really good. Plus they do a multifaceted approach with having PC plus console all mixed in together, and always making sure they take care of console's needs there on mod. So you guys definitely make sure you go follow them on Facebook. Check out their stuff, their likes on the videos. Tell them Full Tilt Gaming sent you over there. I'd love to get in to do some preview, pre-release stuff with them. That would be awesome to actually feature some of that stuff on the channel, be able to use it. So, yeah, any amount of support you guys go give those guys some support because they deserve it. They do a really good job. You're in the same boat, man. I hear you, man. Don't even like peanut butter.
Are you sure?
Really painted the semi truck. I like peanut butter. Whoops, wrong button. Let's go left side and let's unload here. Yes, got a big update here coming here with FS is coming here. I guess slated for the end of the summer, I think. They're going to bring out the new Platinum Edition, which I think last time when they brought out the Gold Edition for 15, they brought out Sosnovka. Turned out to be a really, really top-notch map. A lot of guys really like that one. So it looks like they'll be bringing out another one there. We'll be moving to South America, which actually looks to be, from the screenshots, looks to be a killer map. So we'll be excited to see that one as well as see what they come out with and how sugarcane is added in. I would expect to see some more equipment in there, so that's going to be nice. I'm sure there's going to be a DLC or something to go along with that Platinum Edition. It's going to be nice. There's been rumored to Kubota back still out there in development, so that's a lot of good things. I mean, unfortunately, summer is just a slow time for games. There's just not a lot going on. You know, a lot of people, you got school, it's just kind of stinks because you got a lot of guys out from school and you got summers off and you got all these same old boring games. And unfortunately, none of that stuff really is actually going to take effect until we actually come back into the fall. So, which is typical. They'll want to get some stuff released out here right before Christmas, like everybody does. So they'll get that platinum pack out right before you know, spring and winter start. Gold Rush is coming out. That'll be cool. You guys have asked about Gold Rush. That'll be coming out here. I'm not sure when development on console is going to finish. I know PC is going to get it somewhere around September. And then they'll have, I'm sure probably maybe towards Christmas, I would maybe think they would probably have something going on. So I know you guys are excited about Gold Rush. That's going to be a fun game to be as creative as possible you can with it. So that'll be nice. Man, it's starting to look awesome up here. Let's get out. We'll take it. We'll take the view in here. Very nice.
A bit icy.
Yeah, a little bit down here at the bottom. Are you running any kind of water plane issues down here?
There was one spot on the other side that, hey, don't drive, even though I wasn't in the water, but other than that.
Yeah. I heard that, Walter. Yeah, well, I actually may have to do that because I've actually got all that stuff is for free because I've already paid for it and I'm still having to pay for all the new additions into the PC market. So, you know, like it, man. That's that Ergo. I love that Scorpion King. It's awesome. I tell you what, let's just take these 4 trees out right here on the bottom, and I think we'll be good. So when I'll go ahead and we'll hop into Scorpion King and give it a whirl. I don't think I've been on the Scorpion King since the start of the series. See if we can do all this first person. Get a little icy down here. I don't know if I can get back out. That'll be the real key.
Should be able to. Oh boy. As soon as I said that, I went a little sideways. And keeping it from wiggling around when you're trying to line up's the biggest issue.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see if I can get this one right down here. And these last 2 right here ought to be good. Nice. Nicely done there, sir. Need a new bumper on the Scorpion King. I just tore it up on that stump. Come on, guys. Stop hating. Stop hating. Management, not later. Labor. Of course, I did tell y'all I like the management side of Farm Sim, so I'll have to give you that one because y'all call that one.
So you're good now?
I think so. I think we get these loaded up. I think that's good, man. Let's we'll go ahead. We'll start getting everything. We'll get some wood chips brought back in. We still got to get logs put in. We'll move the last bit of that stuff, and we'll go ahead and get some things stored. We've got the logs on dry, so those guys will have to, some of those will have to dry for a little bit, but we've got some we can go ahead and put in there that's left over from our last episode that's nice and dry. Then we'll put that put that in, and we'll actually get those all set up in the sawmill, get the lumber made. Then after that, we can let that put up on the racks, let that dry, and then come next week, we'll have wood all up on this side of the chalet, at least all four sides, and then maybe one episode, and we'll have the roofs, and we'll have some complete buildings down here with some nice decorative trees all out here in the front yard, maybe a little gazebo here and there for a nice picnic area to whoever wants to buy this house. That's what it's all about. So those guys are doing that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to quick travel. If you guys need anything, holler at me. Let me know. Up here in a dock, man. That would be cool. That would be a nice mod. I've not seen a pier dock, but that would be really cool to place in there. Have you a nice little boat down there. That would be sweet. Whoops. Oops. Let's do this. When I'm creating a little bit more work for myself. The helicopter pad. We do have a helicopter. We got quite a few helicopters in this game, but there we go. Let's do that. There we go. That'll be much neater. All right, I'm just going to may have lost sound there, but it's okay. I'm just going to refresh output here. Alright, so while that's filling up, I'll go ahead and run over here. We'll go ahead and do a last minute, get the forklift out. We'll pull a few of these lumber pallets out. We'll get those over to the racks there so they can dry, and they'll be ready for us on the next episode. Go.
Push the boat now.
Okay.
Alright. We'll go ahead and make sure these guys are topped off. So wood chips are good there, and lumber's going there. It's the only thing left really that I need to do. We need to just grab a few logs here off this pile, and we'll take these down to the other side. See, I tell you what, when you guys go ahead and bring some logs in, go ahead and bring them over to this one sawmill area. We'll go ahead and unload over here. Okay, there's that over there. All right. Alright, so that's almost going. Let's go over here. We'll check our wood chips. So I think I've got two others. Yep. We'll get these press board plates. We'll get the not plates. What the heck am I talking about? We'll get those plywood stacks here. We'll get them all pulled out of the way. I left the lights on. Yeah, I know, man. I always do. I don't know why. That's just bad habit. I'll turn it off, but I'll leave the headlights on every single time. Alright, so we'll unload here. Then we'll go ahead and take it to the other side as well. Alright, so there's all of that one. Go ahead and roll this back over here and put this in front of our conveyor belt. We'll go and grab both of these pallets and get that other sawmill started. Come Ryan and Nick. I think the one closest to the actual storage place there for the plywood and lumber, that's the one that needs the logs.
Which one?
The one that's closest to our storage. So you or Ryan, whichever one. It's the one, yeah, closest to the big Volvo, where we're storing all of our lumber and plywood and stuff, all that down there. What's going on? There we go. And that'll go ahead and start making some more. We'll get that other one loaded up, get this last over here made, and we'll be set and ready to go.
Wonder what they're saying inside of here.
I don't know. I've listened to it a million times trying to find out what those guys are saying in there. You just I don't know. It just sounds like somebody singing or something almost.
Being in the shower.
I guess. I can't understand what they're saying. I even went in and looked at the sound file inside and I couldn't find it. When I found it, I just couldn't. They even isolated it and I couldn't find out what they were saying. Turn on captions. It might. Hey, what's going on with Scott? Good to see you, bud. Always great to see you. Scott's one of our first there supporters here at Full Tilt Gaming. So welcome to you, Scott. Glad you could join us. All right, how we looking over here, guys? We got all that running. Right, that was running good there. So we got what we got there is 97% there. Wood chips. We'll probably need to refill here in a little bit. But that's no problem. All right, cool. Well, I think this is good for us today, guys. Thanks for joining in here with us with another day here going in the life of the FTG, or the Full Tilt Sawmill. Special thanks to Ryan, you, and Mr. Nick T. Thank you guys for coming and helping out today.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what to say.
I know. I haven't put you on the spot.
It sure has been fun, FTG. Thanks for having me.
There you go. There you go. Oh, it's
Check's not clearing.
Well, we hadn't sold any of these houses, right?
Which is this?
That's right. That's right. No one's bought the houses yet. So payment's coming, guys. Payment's coming. But no, guys, check out with us here next week. We're going to try to really go for next Friday at 10. I know I say that every time, but, you know, so hopefully the life won't get in the way. Hopefully be able to settle in there next Friday. But anyway, we're going to be pulling in the yarder and actually doing some different stuff. We'll try to keep some of this going on in the background. But we're actually going to pull the yarder in and actually see if we can't run our power lines all the way up the mountain there and go straight across and straight up. So that yarder is going to be perfect to do that. Pull those up there to the top, delimb them, get them on the trucks, get them back here to the sawmill, get them unloaded, and we'll see how we get with that. So thanks, guys. I hope it's been fun. It's always great catching up with you guys. Hopefully I can continue to get some more content out. I mean, I've really been kicking myself, you know, just not being able to do so much at night. But hopefully as the little one gets a little older and things get a little smoother and stuff, we'll be able to do that. So thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. There, Bird 203, man. Bird's first on the market, man. He's we'll even give you a discount there, Bird. You know, we'll give you a discount, man. Thanks there, Michael. Appreciate it. Josh 349. Thanks for stomping in. JB29 as well. Yes, Evan. Yes, we'll see you, man. Great, man. I'm glad you'll be here for the next one. We'll also be featuring, like I said, that yarder. And also, look, the next couple of days, neither tomorrow or Tuesday, we're going to be unveiling a brand new pre-release beta. Like, this thing's not even in the demo market yet. It just literally got its Steam page up. And it's been a lot of fun doing it. I'll just put it this way. It has a lot to do with big machines and building. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I've actually enjoyed the past couple of days working with this game and trying to learn it. So I'm still got lots to learn. But I really want to unveil that and put out some good content. So it's going to be something new. So I hope you guys will join in for that. It's not going to be farm sim, I can tell you that, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So join us for that, guys, next time. I hope you've enjoyed here at the Full Tilt Sawmill, and we will see you on the next time. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Ryan. You guys say bye.
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 Bye-bye. We'll see you guys.